Rhea Ripley, Alexa Bliss and Stephanie Vaquer to battle Naomi, Roxanne Perez and Giulia ahead of Money in the Bank. Prior to the women's Money in the Bank ladder match, Rhea Ripley, Alexa Bliss and Stephanie Vaquer will temporarily align to take on Naomi, Roxanne Perez and Giulia in a 6-woman tag team match. 36-year-old star reacts to leaked training video weeks after pinning Liv Morgan. A 36-year-old star has reacted to one of her training videos. This comes weeks after she defeated Liv Morgan. Kairi Sane has always been one of the best in-ring competitors in the women's division of WWE. However, injuries have been a constant burden throughout her career. Recently, she had to take time off from the ring due to another injury that happened in December last year. After spending months on the shelf, Sane returned to action last month and has picked up a huge singles win against Liv Morgan on the May 26th episode of Raw recently. A fan posted a training video of Kairi Sane going hard in the gym during one of her workouts. The video caught the attention of the WWE star, who reacted to it as follows: Liv Morgan gives her status for Money in the Bank. After returning from taking a short break from WWE for a few weeks, Liv Morgan has not had the best time. Losing to Kairi Sane a few weeks ago was just the beginning of her problems. To make matters worse, she failed to qualify for the Money in the Bank ladder match this week on Raw, with her status for the premium live event up in the air. Speaking on the Raw recap, Morgan was asked if she would show up at Money in the Bank in any capacity. The former women's world champion assured her fans that she would be at the PLE. "I believe that I'll be in the area. I might have some meetings today, who knows? I might have to see a plastic surgeon, who knows? I might have to pay a visit, you're gonna see me. And you know, I already got checked out. We're all good to go. I'm gonna go sick with Raquel and Daddy Dom. Maybe I'll see you guys in LA," she said. It will be interesting to see what's next for Liv Morgan and Kairi Sane on the red brand. Liv Morgan believes the Judgment Day is a family. Sheamus on WrestleMania in Las Vegas. During this week's edition of Raw Recap, WWE Women's Tag Team Champion Liv Morgan commented on the Judgment Day faction, the group feeling like a family, and more. You can check out some highlights from the podcast below. On the Judgment Day, I think that the Judgment Day is kind of like the gift that keeps on giving. We have a lot of members, a lot of different personalities. We are not all gonna get along all the time. We are not all gonna see eye to eye all the time. On how the group feels like a family, I come from a very big family, and so this is kind of just feels like it's family. You know, you fight with your brothers, your sisters, and so no, I think that right now, some things have to get in order. Some things have to be more aligned. But I think at the end of the day, Judgment Day is just a family. WWE superstar and former WWE champion Sheamus appeared on the Pat McAfee show this week, where he weighed in on the speculation surrounding WrestleMania potentially returning to Las Vegas for WrestleMania 42. Sheamus praised this year's WrestleMania 41 in Las Vegas as a major success and expressed confidence that the city could host the event again. He said, "Vegas is great. Look, I won't come out during the daytime obviously for a lot of reasons, but it was a huge hit there this year. That decision is above my pay grade, but it was such a success that I think they'll definitely go back." As we previously reported here on EWN, WWE is no longer planning to hold WrestleMania 42 in New Orleans, Louisiana, as was originally scheduled. Instead, the city will host Money in the Bank in 2026. WWE has yet to officially confirm the new location for WrestleMania 42. If you have any news tips or podcast recaps that you'd like to send in for us to post, full credit will be given to you. Please email me at youguysmoochininhere. JD McDonagh reacts to photos of top WWE couple. It's not Liv Morgan and Dominick Mysterio. JD McDonagh has shared a hilarious reaction to pictures posted by a female WWE star on social media with her partner. Surprisingly, this couple isn't Liv Morgan and Dominick Mysterio. Unlike the on-screen pairing of Dirty Dom and Morgan, Karrion Kross and Scarlett are married in real life. They tied the knot in 2022 and have consistently been presented as a powerful duo, always appearing together on WWE television. The Doomwalker last wrestled on the main event show before the June 2, 2025, episode of Raw in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Cross defeated Alpha Academy's Akira Tozawa in a one-on-one match. Off-screen, Cross' wife, Scarlett, shared some playful moments from the BOK Center on Instagram. She posted images from a photo booth, showing her and the former NXT champion having fun and sharing a kiss. In one of these pictures, fellow WWE superstar McDonagh hilariously photobombed the couple, later sharing his amusing reaction on social media. Taking to his Instagram story, the Judgment Day star sent a message to Karrion Kross and Scarlett. McDonagh sends an emotional message to 46-year-old WWE veteran. Earlier this week, Carlito provided an update on his WWE contract. The former United States champion revealed that his current deal with the company would expire in 2 weeks, and it will not be extended. On Instagram, the Irish ace sent a heartwarming message to the 46-year-old. Absolutely gutted. It's so hard getting close to people in the business. You never know when it's gonna be the last car ride, the last hug. We love you, Don Carly. See you around, dog, he wrote. Meanwhile, McDonagh and Finn Balor secured a massive victory over Ivar and Eric of the War Raiders on the latest edition of the Monday Night Show. Fans will have to wait and see if the Judgment Day members bring Tag Team Gold back to the group in the coming weeks. WWE Performance Center incident takes shocking turn. Fight reports surface after initial stalking claims debunked. The wrestling world got a curveball this week when new details emerged about the June 3 incident that rocked the WWE Performance Center. What started as reports of a Liv Morgan stalker arrest has morphed into something completely different, and potentially more serious. The wrestling world got a curveball this week when new details emerged about the June 3 incident that rocked the WWE Performance Center. What started as reports of a Liv Morgan stalker arrest has morphed into something completely different, and potentially more serious. Official records paint different picture than initial reports. When Orange County authorities released their official documentation, the stalking narrative crumbled fast. Court records show 0 stalking charges filed, with only trespassing violations on the books. This discrepancy immediately raised red flags about what really went down outside the NXT taping venue. The wrestling community had already begun connecting dots to known individuals with Performance Center history. However, sources confirm that Armando Alejandro Montalvo, despite his documented past issues at the facility, played no role in this particular incident. New theory emerges: physical altercation led to multiple arrests. PW Insider dropped a bombshell that completely reframes the entire situation. According to their sources, the incident may have involved something far more chaotic than a lone individual causing problems. There is also a version making the way around that there was a fight outside resulting in arrests. This revelation explains why multiple people faced trespassing charges rather than a single stalking arrest. If accurate, it suggests a group altercation that spilled onto WWE property, forcing security and law enforcement to intervene. Legal complications keep truth buried. The evolving nature of criminal investigations adds another layer of complexity to this story. While no stalking charges appear in current filings, prosecutors often start with lesser charges before adding more serious allegations as evidence develops. This procedural reality means the trespassing charges could represent just the beginning of legal proceedings. Investigators may be building cases for assault, disorderly conduct, or other offenses related to the alleged fight. WWE's silence speaks volumes. The company's decision to remain tight-lipped about the incident follows their standard playbook for real-world controversies. WWE typically avoids commenting on legal matters involving their facilities, preferring to let law enforcement handle public communications. Regardless of the specific details, this incident highlights ongoing security challenges at wrestling venues. The Performance Center serves as both a training facility and television production location, creating unique safety considerations for talent and staff. Multiple arrests outside a major wrestling facility inevitably spark conversations about fan behavior, venue security, and the sometimes blurry line between passionate fandom and problematic conduct. As this story continues developing, one thing remains clear: the truth about June 3rd is far more complicated than anyone initially realized. With conflicting reports, evolving legal proceedings, and WWE's characteristic silence, wrestling fans may be waiting weeks or months for definitive answers. What do you think really happened outside the Performance Center that night? And should WWE break their silence to set the record straight?